Welcome to PVNet Media. Please follow every of our content, like, subscribe, and share all our content. You'll be blessed, impacted, inspired, educated, and revived on this channel. Now back to your video. God bless you.
There's a level of strength that is not really strength. Are you learning or should I round up? All right. Maybe I should round up. Let me give you an instance. When you see a person with a wound, when the wound gets healed, it is covered with flesh. The area can be scarred. But it is also possible for the surface to be dry. It is now hard, but not healed. There are times that people are not healed, but they are hard. It's been a while. Something has covered it. But if you touch it, pus will come out. So it looks like strength. I don't cry. I don't feel pain. Say whatever you want to say. Just be looking at you. After all, you are just one of them. You know what I've heard in my life? Say it. Say, my spouse doesn't even feel anything. The fellow feels. But the fellow has only relegated you as one of the oppressors. It may take a while to come out of that. Oh, maybe I should leave this one. Are you following what I'm saying? Be careful when a spouse is quiet. And the fellow has concluded, you are one of those, you are just like the rest. What do you mean? Just like the rest. Say what one, you are just like the rest. And you think the fellow is quiet, you think he's patient. No. You have been weighed and your place is known. This is why somebody will say, I begged, I'm sorry. This fellow has seen life in the most brutal ways. And now they have concluded that you are just like every other person, regardless of the suit you wear. What do? It will take time to prove that you are different. No, those who know what I'm teaching. There are times that we can look at you, we no longer see the sign of the wound. But that doesn't still mean you are healed. The kind of strength that comes from the conclusion, I can do life without you. It's not ordinary. The kind of strength that makes a person come to the point where he or she doesn't mind doing life alone. We were created to connect, to share relationship, to be able to interrelate. What has happened to you to the point where you don't mind doing life alone? As a man, you can live the next 2 decades, please kill the noise, without your wife, and you will not miss her. As a woman, you can live the rest of your life without your husband, and you will not miss him. That is not strength. It is possible to love a person, but you have never really entered the door. You are still at the gate because they have never really opened that gate for a long while. And when you hear them respond, every response is making you know you have not entered. What did I do in the first moment of our meeting that remind you of those who cause you pain? That made you decide I will not open this door for anyone again. You can be married, and yet you have decided before you marry that I will not open the door for anyone again. Yes. What happened to your mind? At what point did you get to that point where you look so strong, you don't mind? Even if people die, you may cry, but you don't really miss them. Because already you feel alone in this world. They are around, but not really around. All your friends are complaining. Why is it that we don't talk for 3 months? You don't even miss us. This fellow has not learned what it means to miss anyone because no one was really present. I don't know how to miss people. It's a weakness. It may look like strength, but it is not strength. I don't miss people. Why do you call your friends people? Why do you call your spouse people? When did you stop feeling? What changed? Why are you numb? It's time for us to have drama department in this church because I do a lot of examples. So I just probably let's act a drama. Please faint. Oh no, because Pastor Molly is quite. Godwin, please come. Now just imagine this in your mind. Now this is, please stand here. This is a body now, no life, and this is a person standing beside a body. He will shout from now till tomorrow. This individual can't hear because the distance between them is the distance between the heaven and the earth. Proximity is not closeness. It is not. You can be in the same room with a person, but you are light years apart. This fellow is not here. And it takes healing and accepting you for the person to be here. And nothing can be more painful than to find out that the fellow you have loved is not here. This is life. So sometimes what is happening is somebody saying, why are you doing this? But the person is not here. Why are you talking like that? But the person is not here. Why are you reacting? but the person is not here. Unfortunately, you can be married to yourself for 20 years. Unfortunately. That's why I'm saying don't be shallow. Understand the mental construct of this person. Why are you? Can we try to revive this person? There are things I want to say here. I will say those ones in more closed door room about this because they can be misunderstood. Don't be this. Revive yourself. You can love again. Don't be numb towards life. Sometimes the way you react to us on social media is not for us, but for what you have heard or what we remind you of. We are not your pain. We are not your problem. When we speak from our neutral perspective. Don't use an hammer to kill an ant. Do you know what insecurity is? Do you know what insecurity is? I'll tell you what it is. Let me give you a vivid example of what insecurity is. Imagine a snake on the ground. Maybe you didn't know a snake was there. Mistakenly, you match the snake at the tail. What will the snake do? The snake will raise the head and do what? Strike you back. Where you have marked the snake can't kill the snake, but the venom of the snake can kill you. When you are insecure, you respond in a big way to small things because you don't know what they can do next. That's insecurity. You are not sure of how far they will go. Somebody has said something small, you strike. That's insecurity. It can die today. I didn't hear amen to that. It can die today. Let's give them a big hand. Decide. From today, I will let people into my heart. I will love genuinely. I will forgive the past and move into the future. What was missing in my life, my children can have it. I can have it back. I can. Is that okay now? Sometimes a person can become cold, maybe married before then, the man died or the woman died. Then you can't find anyone that can match that place. Anyone who is gone is gone. Forgive the past, so you don't lose the future. Is that okay now? I know you have cried, you have mourned. Who can play the role of this? As far as God is still on the throne, his best is never in the past. What did I say? The best of God is never in the past. It doesn't matter how interesting the past is. The best of God is never in the past. Sometimes one of the signs or symptoms you will find in a spouse who came from a bad dysfunctional family system, either missing father or mother, is coldness towards your opposite, towards the other person. Coldness towards you, not responding the way he or she should. Another characteristic you will find is coldness towards your parent. What you have that I don't have, I don't know what it means to have it. I don't know what it means to have the kind of parent you have. I don't know what it means to be loved the way you are loved. I don't know what it means for family to gather together and celebrate Christmas and there's no fight. Nobody's flinging that person's bag and say, I'm no longer coming to this house again. What? Let me say this to you. Anything that is missing in your life that God has blessed your spouse with, consider it as yours also. If you don't know what it means to have a father in your life and God has blessed your spouse with one, adopt that father as your father. Learn to trust him. Don't become skeptical when your wife's mother is coming to the house or your husband's mother because you don't know. All these mothers. In your heart, for the sake of peace, may God give you good in-laws. Because there's the balance of that. It is worse when somebody didn't have, and now here is a mother who doesn't believe she's a mother. Or a father who doesn't believe he's a father. So go and look for your own parent. But if you are a man and you don't have a relationship with your father, and God has blessed you with a fantastic father-in-law, take him as your father. You're a woman, you don't have, God has blessed you with a fantastic father-in-law, take him as your father. Love him the way you love your own. Don't suspect them. Are you with me now? Don't what? Don't suspect them. Give them the benefit of doubt. Give people the opportunity to show you how much they care. Write it in capital letter. Give people the opportunity to show you how much they care. Don't complain that they don't care when you actually shut the door against them. Allow yourself to be loved. Let me just tie up this teaching today. I continue here on Sunday. Amen. But you must understand that. You may want love, but you have actually shut the door against it. Your reactions, your perceptions, the way you see life, the way you react, the way you respond, has shut the door against it. Create room for what you want. Create a venue to receive it. Are you following what I'm saying here? I really want to pick it the difference in males, the difference in females. But this is a difficult generation to teach like that. It is a difficult. See, people have bitterness. They just hear where you are talking, women, this, they say, why are you talking to women? Why don't you talk to men? Go and hear the entire message. It is a generation you have to prepare specially for. Short-term memory loss is one of the symptoms of this generation. Very short. Short. They can't comprehend for long. Because there are differences you will find when you look closely. From today, you must tell yourself, maybe my complaint is not my complaint. Maybe people are like that because that is the way I have received them. Maybe I've never really given people space to love me. Are you aware there are people you can't even shake? Hey, thank you. Say, hug your neighbor. Now, not male and female now. Female to female. Beggy, what happened to you? What went wrong? Are you aware these things are not dealt with? You can get married and you see your spouse touching you as torture. Lift your hands. Say, Father, I submit myself for healing. Can I give you a minute to pray that prayer? I submit myself for healing.